Let's review the fundamentals of Ethernet LANs with questions and answers part 2. Which type of the cable in the picture? Single mode fiber cable, coaxial cable, next generation UTP cable, multimode fiber cable. In this case, the answer is D, multimode fiber cable, because the light source is LED and the cable allows for multiple angles of light waves entering the core. You can find more detailed explanation for this question in the video Fiber Cable. Cisco Skills-R1 and Cisco Skill-R2 are used to connect two branch offices with the distance of 2 miles and at the speed of 1 gigabit per second. Which standard of Ethernet should be used in this situation? 802.3z, 802.3ab, 802.3an, or 802.3u? In order to answer this question, we need to remember this table. From the table, we see that there are two standards that satisfy the requirement for the speed, but only one standard satisfies the requirement for the distance. So the standard of Ethernet should be used in this situation is 802.3z. So the answer is A. You can find the detailed explanation for this question in the video Ethernet Physical Standards. Given this MAC address, which part of the MAC address below indicates the vendor? In order to answer this question, we need to remember the format of a MAC address. It has 6 bytes. The first 3 bytes are used to identify the manufacturer, and it is called OUI. The last 3 bytes are used to identify the network interface controller. So the answer for this question is D. You can find the detailed explanation for this question in the video MAC address. What is the appropriate use for this type of cable? First of all, we need to identify the type of this cable. As you can see, one end uses 568A and the other uses 568B, so it is a crossover cable. Now we need to remember this table. Basically, there are two groups. The first group contains PC network card, router, and wireless access point. The second group contains hub and switch. If you connect devices in the same group, you have to use crossover cable. So the answer for this question is B, C, D, and F. You can find the detailed explanation for this question in the video Types of UTP cables. For this question, we are given this network diagram and we are asked which of the following statements are true about the wires inside the cable and RJ45 pins to which they are connected. To answer this question, we first need to identify the types of cables used to connect those devices together. From the table in the previous question, we can easily identify that link 2 is a crossover cable. Link 1, 3, and 4 are straight-through cables. Now we need to find out the RJ45 pins for crossover cable like this and straight-through cable like this. Now we can easily answer the question, and the answer for this question are A, C, and F. We can find the detailed explanation for the question in the video. Types of UTP cables. For this question, we are given the format of a MAC address and it expands the first byte, and it asks when B1 equal to 0 and B0 equal to 0, what type of MAC address is this? So in order to answer this question, we need to remember when B0 equal to 0, it is a unicast address, and when B0 equal to 1, it is multicast address. When B1 equal to 0, it is globally unique address, and when B1 equal to 1, it is locally administered address. So the answer for this question is D. It is a globally unicast address. You can find the detailed answer for this question in the video. MAC address. Who is using Ethernet in the picture? To answer this question, we need to remember Ethernet using the standard 802.3 for the physical cable, but wireless LAN using the standard 802.11. So the answer for this question is A, the MAN. You can find the detailed explanation for this question in the video, Ethernet Physical Standards.